whether you agree with me or not, life is structured on hierarchical position. And I tell you convincingly that at certain position of your life, some people will make decisions that will be having very strong bearing on your life. Because life is hierarchical in nature. For instance, the family you came through, your father, your mother, your siblings, elder ones, your uncles will make certain decisions for you at a particular stage of your life. In an higher institution, a university, the vice chancellor will make decisions that concern you. In a political terrain, politicians will make decisions that concern you. And in all ramifications of life, people will make decisions that affect your life either positively or negatively. Now, the point I am trying to make now is that these decisions will decide you. I mean, it will tell the direction your life will go. Just recently in Nigeria, the Apex Bank made certain decisions that affected the people in different forms, different level, different ways, and different dimensions. And you have like you have heard in the interview we just heard now, that a lot of people, Nigeria with over 130 million poor people, how to go through this. Then the question is this a cashless policy or a senseless policy? For a policy that is not mature to go through that. And that is the point I am making. This is a clarion call to every Nigerian. That in a society or in a gathering where such decisions are made by people either in participating in political affairs or in electioneering like we have in a democratic situation, Nigerians have got to be conscious of the need to participate in the electoral processes of those who make decisions for them. I read a passage of the scripture where God was giving instruction to the Israelites. And he said, if the whole people sin against God, they will bring one ram to atone for their sin. But if the priest that is atoning for their sin also sin, he will equally bring a whole ram to atone for his sin. What that simply means is that one leader equals to the totality of the congregation, of the population is leading. So where you have a wrong-minded person in the affairs of decision for your life, you are definitely going to suffer for it. As I am speaking right now, I just remember what happened when the Pope visited the Catholic community in Nigeria. He was dressed in pure white. But the head of state, General Sani Abacha, that was to receive him, dressed in pure black. To my young mind then, it stands to me like this is pure rejection. I don't need to welcome you. But I tell you, the head of state must be the one that will receive the Pope. In the same self manner, when you, as a Nigeria, allow any evil-minded person to lead you, definitely you will pay for it. Because God will deal with any nation, any society, any group of people according to the heart of their leaders. So Nigerians, I am making this clarion call to you that in electioneering, in electing your leaders, in electing people who make decisions on your behalf, you must be active. Don't deceive yourself in the name of religion that God will do for you what you can do for yourself but failed to do. You will not only suffer, your children, children's children, and generations to come will suffer along with it. This is my own input to electing people that will make decisions on your behalf. Always make the right choice. This is the voice of his oracle. The voice that must be heard. The voice that must be adhered to. The voice that is championing the revolutionary move. Channeling the course of life towards a better end. And teaching men to fulfill their destinies in life via the word of faith and holiness. This is Saint Just Israel Adegwega, aka the pioneer. Remember, on 4 dimensions, will treat you to 4 dimensions of life. The first dimension is the God dimension, which talks about deity, talks about religion, talks about spirituality. The second dimension is the job dimension, which teaches you on how to create your own job, on entertainment, on how to make a meaningful life. And the third dimension is the sex dimension, which talks about family building, that talks about social building and social responsibility. And the last, but not the least, is the dimension of the polity dimension, which talks about politics, talks about decision makers, talks about those who make your life either meaningful or meaningless. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Just Israel Outreaches. Just Israel Outreaches. And you will never regret you did. Thank you for watching.